Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to style my hair into some juicy ponytail and you don't want to miss out. So I started off with some water and some leave-in conditioner just to make sure that it's really softened, and of course I'll seal it up with Jamaican black castor oil to make sure that my hair is well moisturized. Very important. I mean, you really need to moisturize your hair anytime. So I'll go on with my wash stick, of course, just to make sure that my hair is nicely laid, to make the whole process very easy for me. Of course, also to make sure that your hair is nicely and well laid, just to give it that sleek look, of course. So I'm making sure that I apply it everywhere to make sure that we get that sleek juicy look. And of course I'm going to use medium to soft brush to make sure that any hair that's trying to run away, like we gather everything and make sure that we stick everything together. So I really try so hard not to use very hard brushes, of course, to reduce a lot of tension. I mean, you don't really want to be using very hard brushes on your hair. I mean, it can cause breakages for me. So I try to use not very hard brush, of course, but if you want to, you can definitely use a hard brush. So I'm wrapping my hair up with a scrunchie because I'm done with that session. Okay, so you can section your hair into various parts, of course, if you want to, but I decided to just section my hair into two. So the reason why I did this is just to prevent puffiness. Okay, I mean, we're trying to achieve a very sleek look, so you don't want your hair looking all puffy, especially the front part of your hair. That is why I had to part that part. So I'm trying to section, or should I say separate, where I'm going to start. My edges, because I'm definitely going to be starting my edges at the later part of this video. So I'm just sectioning that part, and I'll go on with the other part that I'm going to, of course, sleek with my wash stick. So I call this type of process of doing your ponytail an emergency process, because sweetheart, it's not every single day that you get to have a lot of time in styling your ponytail, of course, meaning sectioning your hair in so many parts and making sure that every part of your hair is nicely wet, of course, you adding gel and all that. Okay, so there are times that maybe you're going somewhere very in a hurry. You can just do this. Just add up everything, get your wash stick, and make sure that everything is just nicely laid. Do some edges, and you're just ready to go. So this really does it for me. Yeah, so I'm trying to add the front part of my hair that I just finished. As you can see, is looking so beautiful. Everything looks so laid. So this is the perfect time for me to just add everything up with a scrunchie and go on with my gel. So for my gel, I'm going to use Eco Styling gel. I really will not say that this thing really is my favorite gel, or should I say is a very sustainable gel for me, because it doesn't really do the job for me. But if you're doing a ponytail for a short period of time, and you can just use Eco, because for me, looking at how my hair is, how thick my hair is, Eco doesn't really does the work for me. But of course, when it is for a short period of time, I'm good to go with Eco. So I'm making sure that I apply it every part. So please guys, don't forget the back of your hair. Okay, so people tend to really forget the back of their hair when they are slicking their ponytail. So after everything, you just see that some of their hairs at the back is just flying like that. So just make sure that you also don't forget the back of your hair. It's like your energy was kissing my soul back to life, was living. Now it feels like every part of me is dying. Yeah, you're gone without a trace. You left me where no one can find me. There's no sign of life out here. I scream and it goes silent. I fight so hard, but I can't find my way out. Lost all dimension and time. You're losing my mind. If this goes down, if this goes down, every message that I send you, you just leave them all read. Now every part of me is hurting. Cross my heart, I don't deserve this. Loved you just for you to haunt me in the end. Yeah, you're gone without a trace. You left me where no one can find me. There's no sign of. Yeah, you messed me up inside. It's like your energy was kissing. So I went back again to the back of my hair to make sure that everything is very well laid, because that place really tends to destroy from sweat and water. So I also went in with got to be spray, yes, just to make sure that everything is nicely laid, of course. So the got to be spray really helps in freezing my hair, and of course making sure that it gives the necessary lifespan that I want it to be, because you just can't go in with just the eco styling. I don't think it will really take that long, even though of course you're just trying to just keep it for a week or some days, but it still needs to make sure that everything is well sleeked. So after this, I went in with my silk scarf just to make sure that I sleek what I've already done, just so I can move on to braiding my ponytail. So with the ponytail, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos where people flat iron their hair even before doing this, but babe, you can still do this even without the heat. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I do it, and of course still achieve that beautiful sleek ponytail. So you first need to make sure that your hair, especially your ends, are well moisturized. Yeah, well moisturized before you start the whole process. So with this style, I'm going to use darling hair. Yes, darling hair. I'm going to use color 1 for this particular style. That's what I'm going to use for the ponytail. So I'm just going to go right in and attach it to my hair. So you're going to part your natural hair into 3 parts, and also part the darling hair into 3 parts to make sure that you achieve that sleek, very beautiful ponytail without any of your hair showing anywhere. So I'm firstly going to get a small portion of the darling hair. Of course, that's what I'm going to use to wrap the ponytail when I'm done. So I'm going to section that one way before I will start with the whole braiding of the ponytail. So you have to make sure that you tighten your braids as frequently as possible, just to make sure that your hair is not showing, because you didn't straighten your hair. So the likelihood that your hair can show is very possible. So you should make sure that you tighten your braids so it doesn't show. So as you can see, my hair is not showing because I'm making sure that I'm tightening it just to make sure it doesn't show. So I soaked the tip of the braids into hot water, which I did off camera. So you should also remember to do that. So it came out so perfectly. So I had to remove my scarf just to wrap the remaining of the darling hair, just so I can get a very clear, view to properly do it well. So I'm wrapping it all over. So one thing is that I forgot to use my got to be spray when I was wrapping it, but you can definitely also use it. So I use some pin to make sure that I seal it, just at the start, to make sure that it doesn't move or anything like that. Are you guys seeing it? So beautiful. So beautiful. Just look at how everything is so nicely laid and so sleek. So for my edges, I'm going to use Gorilla Slot. So when it comes to my edges, Gorilla Slot really does the work for me. And also you can also sleek this look without edges. And please also make sure you don't add so much gel to your edges. Don't make the whole place like clumsy and all that. Just make sure you just minimize the amount of gel you're using for your edges. Very important. So guys, if you have any question at all for me, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll be so glad to answer every question. So we've come to the end of this video. Please, if you find this video interesting, nice, beautiful, and you always want to be posted on every video that I post on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.